So one of the techniques that psychologists can use to help children with autism develop their social skills is called social scripts. So this involves thinking about a particular sentence or two that you'd like the child to use in a situation where normally they get a bit stuck. This might be, for example, greeting their teacher in the morning. So sitting down with the child, thinking about how they would like to greet the teacher, writing it down, and then having a practice role play with an adult or another child of using that script in a pretend scenario, and also giving feedback of what worked well, what didn't work so well, what they could do different next time. So the script might be, "Good morning, Susie, how was your breakfast today?" And then working towards using that script in the morning when they come to school and making sure that the teacher gives lots of positive reinforcement for the child using that script. I think it's really important that when we're looking at things like social scripts, that we can also encourage children with autism who obviously find it difficult at times to be flexible and not become rigid, to also think about ways that they could expand on that initial script. So the script can be like a starting point. And then once they hear other people in that situation using their own scripts of sort, that they can change that initial starting point and add to it, take things away, introduce new things on a different day if there's something unusual happening, that they can incorporate that into the script. So the script can be like a starting point of entry into the particular situation. Another technique that psychologists can use to help children with autism develop their social skills is called role plays. So this involves defining a particular skill that you would like the child to develop and explaining what the skill is and why it's important. So for example, it might be how to start a conversation with someone. So explaining how you can do that and why it's important to start that particular way rather than perhaps the way that they're starting at the moment. And then having a role play. So practicing the situation with the child, and making sure that you speak with the child afterwards, thinking about feedback and getting input from them about what they feel worked well or what they would like to do differently next time, and practicing different role plays of different situations as well, of using that same skill of initiating a conversation, but you might do a role play where you're pretending to be their friend at school, or you might do another role play where you're pretending to be their auntie. So applying that skill of initiating a conversation with different people in that role play scenario.